light up the night, zooming fast, sparks so bright. Savy's world, a pixel dream, colors flow, screen to screen. Power up hearts and stars, riding tracks, sparks flow. She's the master of this channel, controller firm in her hand. Ride the rails through the light, express conductor, take flight. Show your colors, game so sweet, every level can be beat. Glowing worlds at her hands, bright horizons, tech and sound, magic voyage all around. Epic journey, pride and bold, Savy story to be told. Digital heart full of pride, in this world she can't hide. Level up, break through the walls, every move she stands tall. Pixels paint her glowing way, through the night and into day. Level up, break through the walls, every move she stands tall. Pixels paint her glowing way, through the night and into day.
Welcome aboard, everyone! How are we all doing tonight? The hell's the Commander Saucine? There we go! Yeah, there we go, finally! Hello, everybody! Let me go down the list here. Let's see. It seems that Axel Chat lost part of that. Let's see. I saw Chris earlier, but I also saw on Discord that he'll be a bit late. That's fine. Hello, Gonzo. Welcome in. Hello, Grace. How you doing? How was your little debut? I'm sorry I wasn't around to see it. Oh, I sound like really behind. How am I gonna handle this, I wonder? Oh, that sounds better now. But yeah, how did your debut thing go? I hope you had a good time. Good night, chat. I'm gonna be PNGing this time. Because, if I was to have my live 2D model up, once we would get, a shipment of various rolling stock, the game would end up choppy like hell. And right now, considering how big this interchange yard is, I don't want to risk the game locking up, basically. It was good. You uploaded a VOD to your YouTube channel. Nice. Nice. If it's anything like what I have, I think you could automatically have actually that depends on where the debut was. Because I know if you stream live on YouTube, I think by default it would save it. But it would save it in the live tab. You're kicking stir fry? I love stir fry. Oh, my dad makes some really good stir fry. I miss it. Oh. It was so good. But yeah. The streamed on Twitch? Okay. I know Twitch has an export function as well. And since I use Rumble Studio to multi-stream, I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, how are all my passengers? I see that a good amount of you are chatting and such over in the YouTube coach. I see that there's some over in the Kick coach. I see there's some in the Rumble coach. And I see that there's some in the Twitch coach as well. Because if you guys are a chatter or not, I don't care. You're all welcome here. I love you all. Then you're always welcome here. Anyways, let's go to the game, because tonight we're just gonna play more, Railroad tonight. Now, I do have this enabled as a multiplayer session. So if you are part of the station Discord, you will be able to join. Just make sure you have the right mods. And make sure that they're really updated to at least the right version. Oh. That's some good raspberry. Some good raspberry Arizona. Well, anyways, yeah, I think it's time for us to get started here. Last time that we streamed, I kind of was getting tired. We were trying to get a big contest in. I think it was this one. I said no, it wasn't this one. I don't remember what I was trying to do last time. But from what I have been able to see, though, it looks like the Alarka branch is now open. But before the next interchange service, I want to get this area serviced. I want to get it serviced. Let's see, where is... Well, then start off with... Let's go with tier 2 for the mine, for the copper mine there. As well as for the fuel. I don't know how big the area is though. But we're gonna start all those areas at tier 2. But yeah, so like from what I can see on the map here, I'm assuming the mine is back here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'll find out once we actually get there. But it does look like there's quite a bit of a little yard there. And I think these will start with the next game day. Also, I feel like, getting some music on. Let's see, which stream beats album should we have played today? Which one should we have playing tonight? We're gonna use this one tonight. Anyway, so I do want to get some chopping done before the service comes in. Okay, gonna move those back cars onto that track. Actually, better idea. Okay, let's get the two moved over to the other side of this train. Where's the one? Okay, the one's over here. Now, funny enough, this road is like a nice little shortcut here. To getting back here. Oh, this looks nice. We got a little bypass bit over here. I don't know if that's from a mod or if it's actually with the Alarka extension. But still, that looks nice. Anyway, I have seen that there's a couple stuff ready up here. So I'm gonna have the main tackle this actually. Like my number one tackle. In fact, where is where's the express at the moment? Oh, good, okay. They can also have the number 4 and the 12 also go out to help out. So I want those logs placed over there. And this is gonna be annoying getting these fished out. But Grace, if I may ask, what did you stream on Twitch? Like what game or what activity? Oh, that sounds loud to me. Actually, hold on. I can move all of those over to here. Justin, you're gonna be in chat for that? You wanna do some open chess for Tycoon? It's on Gmod. Ooh, nice! You know, open chats for Tycoon Deluxe is underrated. Like, not as many people know about it as I would like. But it is a nice game though. Like, there's no denying it. I wish more people played it. Myself included, but I don't know, for some reason, I'm just not really interested in that kind of a tycoon game. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. It's a really good game. And chat, if you guys haven't tried Open Chess for Tycoon Deluxe yet, well, it's free. Yeah, there's the express. I'm gonna have the shunter build up a train over here. I'm gonna have the 4 help out. Okay, I need you to grab the cars over here now. Cool, was that ready to go too? Oh, Woman's ready to go. I think in regards to the other coal cars here, I'm gonna have them go at the same time. I should probably buy another things, get scrap. I think that'll be enough to order into the scrap. Oh, that's real city sounds. Oh shit. I just realized what I just did. I didn't select the train that was in question. you are free to pass it. Because there's nothing else that way at the moment. And yes, so Chad, how you doing today? You all having a nice relaxing day so far? We were supposed to be live yesterday, but I was just way too exhausted. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Why? Why?
Banana.
You know, fair boy. But yeah, like, I did try to stay awake yesterday. But unfortunately, I just got way too damn tired. It didn't help that I was feeling a bit too tired right before the stream anyways. Of like, I was feeling tired as it was, so I canceled yesterday. And I tried to stay up as long as I could, but at 8 p.m. I just couldn't hold it anymore. I'm gonna attribute it to all the extra walking I've been doing the past week. At least that's what I'm attributing it to. What are you waiting on? Oh, you're not waiting on anything, okay. Let's have this go over to Appalachian Hearts. Hello, Billy, welcome in. Okay, so we're gonna grab this one first. I know when it's just 3 hoppers, I should be able to push that out. And I have 24 to 25 minutes left before the next interchange gets serviced. I wonder if it's going to be able to push that though. You live close to a railroad track and there's a rail yard about 5 miles down the road from your house that's used for a mill. Ooh, nice! Yeah, it was where I live, I often live next to a, not a big rail yard, but a rail yard nonetheless. Yeah, rail yard nonetheless. I can FPC uses it quite a bit. I always see like a bunch of tankers there. But that's because my area that I live in, it imports a lot of fuel. So naturally, the amount of tankers that I see is like understandable. Let's see, so can you push this? Ready. That was... And I talk again now? Awesome, I can talk again. Hello, Rodeo, welcome in. Oh yeah, I just had a hiccup happen. Oh, kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you for the follow on Rumble, Radio. I appreciate it. Is it my real voice or no, it's not. I don't try to hide it. I don't hide the fact that I use a voice changer. It sucks that the hiccup affected it, but still. But yeah, I have no reason to try to deny I'm using a voice changer. I try to be as transparent as I can be. When I use a voice changer though, I think I've described this to other people kind of like this. One, the main reason why is I'm just more comfortable with it. Two, it helps me actually bring the character out a bit more. And without the voice changer, well, let's just say it's gonna be like a adopted girlfriend type of experience, but nowhere as deep. And if you don't know what adopted girlfriend is, a better example then would be the ugly stepsister from Shrek. Just not as deep. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. That's fair, yeah. But yeah, mainly, I'm just more comfortable with it. I mean, I've gotten so comfortable using it that even off-stream I use it too. But hey, at least using a voice changer, I could do some fun stuff with it. You want to stream but you don't want to pay? Well, streaming doesn't cost any money. If you're talking about using the Rumble Studio itself is free to use. But if you're gonna use it while being a free user, you will have a watermark on it. Oh my god, yeah, she had the big banana. Chris got the big banana. Big banana. Good job, Chris. You got the big banana. But is like, as I was saying though, you can use Rumble Studio for free. It is a good start. You go to the start stream and it don't work. Oh, that's a good auto mod, catching that Diabot scam. One of the things that I do with the Rumble Studio is I actually use OBS with it. So depending on the type of thing that you're going for with it, and I noticed as well on Rumble Death, it has like 2 different tiers of like I am most the best way to describe it. Like there's a channel page and then there's a user page. And it's kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie, that you have to specify if you want to stream on the channel or on the account. Like, I think that's a little bit backwards myself. But, oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, so like I just said, I use OBS to connect to Rumble Studio. Then I do have it set to be broadcasting from the channel. Or at least it should be set to the channel. I know with the Rumble Studio, they have like 2 different broadcast modes. There's the RTMP, which is the third one if you're using like OBS. You need to verify your account. Well, hey, at least you're gonna be able to start then. But yeah, like again, if you're using Rumble Studio, on the free level, you will have a watermark that will say Rumble Studio in the corner. But if you're paying for Rumble Premium, you won't have that. Oh, I hear a train moving. That must mean Chris is in the area. I see a train moving. Yes, that's Chris. Hey, so Chris, leave the cool cars alone for now, alright? We depict the cloud, they go search the consensus that's ready to come back from Alarka. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm always willing to help out. I'm not the best. I'm not the best person with it. But I am known to share what I know at least. One thing I will say for sure, as a key piece of advice as a key piece of advice when you're just starting out, do not be surprised if it's like constant low numbers. Because when you're first starting out, that is what it's gonna be. So my best piece of advice when just starting out, do not pay attention to the numbers. And just do it for fun. Like, do the streaming for fun. Sure, there may be like incentives every now and then. But ultimately, just do it for fun. And as for being a friend, I typically don't do a friend request like right off the get-go. Like, in order for me to even consider doing something like that, I would have to have much more interaction with you. But either for me, it's either more interaction, or you've been around for a while. Within the community, that is. But that's just me. As I typically do solo streams often. What days do I stream? Normally I stream well, previously I was streaming 5 days a week. But I'm cutting that down to 4 days. Right now, those days are Wednesdays, Thursdays. One of the weekdays of, one of the weekend days, I should say, of Saturday or Sunday. And the other day is Tuesday for Choo Choo Tuesday. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and one of the weekend days. And typically I try to start at the same time. So 4 p.m. usually. 4 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And then the other days, because of my day job schedule, 6 p.m. usually? Or was it 5? It was either 5 or 6, I don't remember. I think it was 5 actually. Yeah, now that I'm thinking on it, I think it was 5 p.m. usually. Yeah, 5 p.m. usually. And if you can't make it to a stream, that's perfectly fine. I don't expect all my passengers to be there every stream. So it's quite literally if you're able to, you're able to. It's a deal like that, basically. What's the express? Uh-oh, Chris, you may want to hold off. You may want to back up. Do you need any other software? I would recommend at least getting OBS. It's called OBS Studio. That is the absolute minimum. At least in my opinion, it's the absolute minimum. but you want to support me, Takashi, that's perfectly fine. Again, I don't expect my passengers to be here for every stream though. Like I said, if you can make it, you can make it. If not, oh well, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried because, why did that start going? Crystal's even past the, why did that start moving, actually? Just got Wrong Land yesterday. Wrong Land's a great game. I gotta play it more. And today you did a little salute to Kenzie Valley 610. Nice! It's a locomotive in a music video of From the Tree. Nice! Was I able to push it? It was able to push it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to one wait here. The wood is gonna wait here. Yeah, the one will wait here until the consist that's over here can be picked up. Did I know that the 6N has a chrome throttle? I did not know that. Stir fry is done. Oh, enjoy the stir fry. And let's see, do I play any other games? I do actually. The games that I focus on here anyways. Those games include but are not limited to Final Fantasy 14. This game obviously. What else? I'm trying to get more time in on Berkadia. I'm also focusing on Final Fantasy 13. Once I complete Final Fantasy 13, I'm going to finish off Dark Souls 2. Okay, so Chris, there's a consist that was used to build the Alarka bridge. It's over at Alarka Junction right now. I was planning on sending the 4 to get it after I get everything all put together. If you stream would have watched sometime? If I could catch you on, sure. I'm unfortunately very busy outside of my stream time. So I can't even guarantee that I'll even be able to. But if I do catch you on, I'll try to. I'll leave you alert. Yeah. Now then. Dude, doesn't move you there? What else needs to be moved? Looks like these over here. Like I said, I bought some stuff. Best way to pick me up is the shark. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, some of my stuff came back. Well, we got a lot of sorting to do over here. Okay, can it talk now? That was a pretty bad one. My guess is trying to get all those cars to settle. God damn, that was quite the hit. But yeah, I think it was all the cars in the interchange trying to settle down. Cause god damn. Yeah, the game did say hold up. So what happened was I had a thing before we said. That's one of the things that you're gonna have to worry about. But because I'm a VTuber, I have to worry about like the resources I have available a lot more. So like my voice changer, for example, that's already using up a decent amount of my VRAM. If I had my Live 2D model active, that would also use up a decent amount of my resources. Which is kind of why I'm doing a PNG tonight. Just so that I have more resources available for this game. But yeah, that is a lot of cars that are ready to head back. Or at least head to where they need to go. But now that everything is caught up, I should be good to like talk again. Did you want to do it the VTuber route? You are going to have to... You're gonna have to make sure that you have a good amount of like the VRAM and such available first. Because the live 2D stuff will use up and it will use up your graphics stuff, your GPU. There are a good amount of free models out there, however, that you can start with. And if we're going to start with the model, it will be you can either use like a as a good starter a customizable model using VRAD Studio, and then a program like OpenCFace or Marudo. Would your Chromebook work? I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't know. It all depends on like how much resources you have available. But yeah, like as for Chromebooks, I wouldn't know. You might be able to do like maybe some stuff. But I'm not the person to ask you about Chromebooks because I'm using a desktop. I think most Chromebooks were made with gaming in mind. But some more, that's a fact. So, I will say that there's a chance that it will work. but I can't guarantee it. But damn, I just put those back there and that one's ready to go back. Okay, so because we have that huge amount of cars that we gotta get sorted over at Whittier, what I want to do, we're gonna put basically all the cars that are heading back. We're just gonna temporarily put them behind Whittier. Stir fry was good, nice. Hi, Peaches. My kitty came to say hi. But yeah, so I'm not going to say that it's impossible to stream on a Chromebook. But you can definitely do streaming at least with it. Maybe not with as a VTuber though. Or at least not with an animated avatar. But you could probably do like what I'm doing for example, which is a PNG thing using Discord. At least for like the you know, the little thing here that's representing me here. Hi, Peaches. But Kitty's being adorable. But yeah, like, you can do it as a VTuber. But I think you will probably be stuck with doing it with the PNGs, basically. I could be wrong though. It all depends on what your system has available. Did I get the new 482s? No, I didn't. Kevin, the info is already in the post. And the info should be there. What Peaches? Oh yeah, German, if you look at the post, the pass rate is what it says pass. Yeah, there you go. yeah, so I'm not gonna say that the Chromebook won't work, but I don't know how well it would work. So it will vary based on it will vary based on like what games you're intending to stream. Hell, even with my current computer, there are games that I can't even stream that well. Monster Hunter Wilds being one of them. So that. Yeah, you can let it Chris until I get one of those trains ready to start sorting shit over at the interchange. But it also depends. You want to do freight work or you want to do passenger work? Also, please talk to me through the stream chats because I'm not gonna pay attention more to the in-game chat. Yeah, no problem, Rodeo. When you do start streaming, just do it for fun, alright? You prefer shunting, but if there's nothing to shunt, then you'll just ride around for now? Well, there I have this whole group of stuff here. This has to get sorted. And the Re is about to become available for that. Unless you want to do the 3 now. Because, there's a couple box cards here that are ready to go. But we have to fish some of them out. Where the hell is the 2 going? Oh, that's right. I told her to go and gather those other cars. Yeah, give me a moment. Okay, there you go. You should be able to search out and stuff. If you want to try dispatching, let me know and I can give you the roll for it. The dispatch is basically in charge of like the signals and switches. Also, coal train coming down the mountain. Nothing, your dispatcher failed miserably. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, I want this cold drink, or at least go to Bryson. Yep, someone's right there. Ah, it's Shelvin, okay. Yeah, that train's ready to go back as well. Just watch out for the passenger train. You know, I wouldn't mind trying to this quick dispatch. Also, before these things start getting sorted, I want to make sure that their wheels are all, okay, are we good? I think we're good. The part of it is my voice changer that's causing it. And I'm not really sure what else to really do with it. Don't get me wrong, I hate having these hiccups. but I also don't want to break the immersion. Oh, there's so many cars to go through. Okay. So because the passenger train is over at Ela, I would like for you to go onto the siding at Dove Island. Especially since the passenger train left now. Yeah, this is gonna be a reason why we'll need a dispatcher. Okay, so I set the switch already for you, Trevin, because, I have a tool that passenger train is gonna get there at the same time you will. If not before you. Can I sing? No. I can't sing. The thing that my voice changer is using wasn't designed for singing. Plus, I don't really sing much as it is. We're having turkey roll-ups. What are those? I don't think I've heard of it. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the passenger train got to Dove Island before you did, Trevin. the stream and pay good money? Yes and no. If you're a small streamer like I am, for example, it will not pay good money. But if you manage to hit it big somehow, then yeah, it can. But I will say, when you're starting out, it's not going to pay much, if at all. But like, if you're starting out, it's going to be like real luck based. Like some platforms, you gotta reach certain thresholds before you could actually like start making money off of that platform. But there are something that you can do where you can start making money immediately. However, you do gotta keep in mind that it's not guaranteed. Like, I mainly do streaming for fun as it is. So, because I do it for fun, I'm not really concerned. Would I like it to replace my day job in terms of income? Hell yeah! But right now, it's just not at that point. Like my I make enough at my day job to at least survive and be able to do this. But the streaming income is at this point just a little bit extra at the moment. Like if it wasn't for the fact that some people were very generous at some points in my career here, I could probably say I would have made more money doing DoorDash than I have in my entire 2 years of streaming. But then again, I'm not focused on really niche stuff. Could it be a second job if you're a veteran? I mean, technically it can be. It would be considered self-employment. So I'm not saying that you won't make money, but it's not guaranteed is what I'm trying to say. It's definitely not a guarantee, but it's not impossible. Kevin, it's already set. Just go to the sighting. Do you want to be a veterinarian? Oh, that's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, you could definitely do streaming as a second job. But like as I said, like it's not really a guaranteed income. As someone who's been making content for 13 years, it's not guaranteed. Yeah. Yeah, it's not guaranteed at all. Does the age matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. At least in my opinion, it doesn't matter. Because, like, for example, I'm in my 30s. Meaning I'm an old hag. At least in VTuber terms. And is this platform popular? Yes and no. It depends on like the subject you're gonna go into, really. Like, I know Rumble is mainly known at the moment for like political stuff. Like, because of YouTube going onto a censorship spree a couple years back. Rumble has been doing that. Has been known for like cutting people that were at the time like opposing ideology, I guess. But yeah, it would all depend on like at least in terms of platform popularity, I think Rumble is getting up there. I think it's getting up there because YouTube's cool and shit again. But with every platform that you do, you're not guaranteed to make money. Oh yeah, 13, okay, as much as I don't want to do this, I'm gonna have to ask you to, not really interact as much, or at all here, cause, so I don't want minors in my chat. So as I don't want to do this. Like, nothing against you in general, but I just don't want to deal with like potential legal stuff. So I'm sorry for this, but I just don't want to like risk it. Cause I'm not minor friendly. I really don't want to do this. Yeah, I really don't want to do this, but I do have some principles. I'm sorry. Like, you're more than welcome to come back in 5 years, but I just don't want to like have possible. I don't want to have possible you know, legal stuff. So I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry, but I just don't want to have like possible legal issue. I know the platform allows people that are 13 and older, but I'm not. I just don't want to risk it because of just how much of it, just how far past 18 I am. You're more than welcome to catch the VOD, though. You're more than welcome to catch the VOD, but please know I am not friendly to minors. Yeah, I hate doing stuff like that. I honestly hate doing stuff like that when it seems to be a genuine person. If you do such streaming, I will say again, don't pay attention to the numbers. However, because of how young you are, I would not recommend it. Because I now know how young you are, I would not recommend it. At least not until you're older. Because there are a lot of creeps that are out there. And they will not hesitate to try to trick you and stuff. So again, I'm sorry, but I just don't want to take the risk. And as much as I don't want to do it, I kind of have to, just for like, you know, my own protection and such. But yeah, I would definitely recommend waiting until you're like 18 before you stream. I can't stop you from doing it earlier. Well, I would at least try and look out for your safety. Recommend waiting until you're 18. But yeah, chat, that was kind of hard for me. I didn't want to do it, but I had to for my own thing. But yeah, I really don't like doing stuff like that. Even if it's a game that I know is safe for them. Because of the stuff that I will talk about at times. I just don't want to risk it. You bought Space Engineers? Oh, that's a neat game. That's a neat game. What about the Express? Where is the Express? Why? God damn it. Jevin, make sure you set the switches when you leave a place. Seriously. You just accidentally set the Express onto the wrong track. Because you didn't set the switch up bracing. Now I gotta fix that. But yeah, please, for the main line, make sure you set the switches back. They gotta all be green. Or normal. Because the Express, it just follows the tracks. It will not automatically go to the station. It will stop at the station if it passes it. But if it gets rerouted onto another line, it will not stop at the station. Oh, goddamn, my cat's moving the water ball all over the place. Don't have to clean that up, especially since it's in the other room. But yeah, please remember to set the switch back to the, back to normal, at least for the mainline track. Like right now, the only switch that you don't really have to worry about setting is the one that is facing away from Whittier. So right where the Y is, you don't have to worry about those switches really. Because the express will not go past Whittier. Stream audio or your game audio? You can hear the stream just fine, it's just the audio. Oh, okay, so game audio. Feel free to continue taking that train over to the interchange, Chris. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna cap this point set for where I want the that first train that Chavin's already bringing down to end up. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. We gotta do a lot of sorting over here. Once the 3 is available, I can start working on that. But yeah, I really didn't want to do that thing earlier. I really did not want to do that. But yeah, like, let this serve as a heads up. I know I play games that are like rated E to teen and whatnot. Like Minecraft is gonna be one of them, for example. but I don't want to take a risk if I know that someone that's trying to interact with me is younger than 18. I really don't want to take that risk. Like, as much as I did not want to do that, I kinda had to. I have nothing against anyone that does decide to come here and lurk. But I am gonna say it right now. Okay, that was uncalled for. Plus I'm trying to say something serious. But yeah, like, I don't want to know if the person that's watching is younger than 18. Because once I know, I would then, once I know, I then have to take action because I don't want to risk any illegal stuff. So I would prefer, like, anyone that interacts with me, not just prefer, but I require anyone that interacts with me to be at least 18. I don't want to do what I did earlier, but for my protection, I kinda had to. Plus, I just don't want to risk, like, getting into something serious. Because, like, there's a bunch of people out there that will actually take advantage of minors and whatnot. I'm not gonna be one of them. I don't want to be one of them. Excuse me, why can I not? Oh, I think that's the, okay. That's why, okay. Yeah, that was kind of a dunk, wasn't it? But yeah, like, I just don't want to take the legal risk. Because last thing I need is someone's parent coming at me thinking that I did something that I didn't mean to. Because how am I supposed to know the ages of whoever I'm interacting with? Like, I'm not gonna... Because of the nature of streaming, I can't vet everyone. I cannot vet everyone. Would that be cool if it was possible? Yeah. I would love to have a setting that would require you to at least be a certain age, at least. Like, I would love to have a setting that the person has to, I don't know, like, opt into saying that they're at least this age. Or maybe, don't I have the setting already enabled on Twitch? Let me check my Twitch site real fast. Wait, where would it be? Would it be in the manager? It would be in the manager, wouldn't it? You know, I wish there was just a tick box saying that the user has to be at least this age. And not just rely on a content classification for it. Because I think in this case, for what I'm trying to aim for, if it's not a mature rated game already, it would have to be me either setting the stream as like containing gambling, which it doesn't, or containing sexual abuse, which that's not even the main focus. Like if it happens, this happens in like very short bursts, but it's not the focus of the stream. Like that's the only way I could really see to force a verify I'm 18 type of deal. At least on Twitch anyways. Okay, the point should already be set up for you. Oh, you just beat the long train. Speaking of the long train. Yeah, so if anything for now, I want you to leave that contest on that chat that you just entered. There's another thing that wasn't set. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, it must be one of the push for that. Yeah, it must be one of the valves there for that. That log train is going places. I know, right? Okay, so make sure you keep the track that you just dropped those off on clear. Or rather, the track next to it, that is. Okay, I should be able to talk, I hope. Yeah, the voice changer's causing issues here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's just like randomly using up more than it should. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I've restarted it multiple times now. I don't know what's going on with it, and it's not becoming an enjoyable experience, I feel. So, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm just gonna call it a night, streamers. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm going to keep the session open though for everyone to play with. But I do apologize for just the abysmal performance tonight on the stream side. But yeah, it's just not being like, it's making me feel like I'm not giving you as good of a stream as I could have been. That's probably the best way I could word it. And because it's doing it constantly, yeah, I'm just gonna end for the night. At least the stream is. I'm gonna keep the session open for our usual duration, but the stream is ending here. I'm sorry, everyone. But have a good night at least.